At the end of the day, it all starts with a partnership with your community. I mean, we're going to live and succeed together when we have a lot of tourists come to town, whether they're fans of the Speedway, fans of beachside, fans of other opportunities here. But I think there's no doubt when we can have great sporting events that pull in a crowd that's 65% or 60% from outside the state of Florida. On average, they spend 5 nights while they're here. True economic impact is heads and beds. People from outside our community coming in and spending their hard-earned dollars here. So I think this investment that we made, the $400 million, cements our status as a true economic driver of impact here in Volusia County and Flagler, really in Central Florida when you think about it. And so I think our team is proud of that. And I think this investment allows us to continue to attract people from across the globe to come to Daytona and enjoy all the great things that we have to offer. So when you think about economic impact, it's truly about heads and beds. And it's about people from outside your community coming in and spending dollars that are then respent in your community. And there's tax benefits generated from that. But the key is the Daytona 500 is a Super Bowl, 4 Super Bowls every year annually, in which the International Speedway Corporation and the Daytona International Speedway put on. And so there's no bidding for that event. There's no need to try and figure out, is it going to go someplace else or leave, or as a Super Bowl will go to another community each year. We run the biggest sporting event in the state of Florida every year and have for 50 plus years. And so that economic impact, that generation of all these dollars, that's how you get to the $1.6 billion in economic impact that this Speedway does from an annual basis. And that's because we host the biggest and the best events annually, and they don't go anyplace else. So one of the elements that we talk about with economic impact is visitors coming from outside the community. And a lot of sports properties claim that that's what happens. People visit from all parts of the country. But when you look at the Daytona 500 and the day of that race, 60% of our crowd comes from outside the state of Florida. On average, they stay 5 nights while they're here. I would put that number up against any other sports property in terms of the visitor, the length of stay, and the distance they travel. The Daytona 500, the Daytona International Speedway, it's a true driver of economic impact. And those numbers, as it relates to fans attending and visiting, they bear it out.